until my next box.
All right. Welcome, Warriors. It is Thursday, January 18th. You're just stuck with me today because Derek's at a basketball game for his daughter. So just me. I don't really have any announcements tonight. Like, get to Vegas. That's my announcement. You're going to miss out if you're not in Vegas. So just get there. And if you can't get there this time, you need to try to get there next time, wherever it is. I don't know where it's going to be, but try to get there next time. So excited. Tonight we have Meagan Desart on our call as our guest. I'm so excited. I told her yesterday how amazingly inspirational I think she is. She's raw. She's real. And she is not afraid to tell her story. So she's graciously agreed to do our team call tonight. So I'm really excited about that. Meagan is a wife, mom of 3. She's been in network marketing for 3 years. She's been with DC for 6 months. She's master seller times 6. And she was able to move from a big city, Seattle life, to a small beach town 2 years ago because of network marketing, which is awesome. And something that is crazy, you guys, she's an ex-meth addict. Like, that went from homeless to 6-figure earner. So super inspiring story. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Hello, Wine Warriors. Welcome. Thanks to Sherry for having me on here. It's a huge honor to be a guest speaker and come on here and share my heart and share my story, and really not even so much about just sharing my story with you guys, because that's really not what I want to make it about. I really want to make it about how do you become an overcomer? Like, how do you overcome when shit hits the fan, when life happens, right? So I'm no different from any of you. Like, life happens to all of us, right? There's layoffs, there's job loss, there's divorce, there's moving, there's deaths, there's tragedy. That's life. That's part of being a human. So that we think that when we get into network marketing, that life's just going to stop happening and it's going to be just all peaches and butterflies and rainbows, and we're going to be able to work our business and nothing's going to stop us, nothing's going to slow us down. And that's just totally unrealistic. Life happens. You work a day job, life happens. Do you stop going to work? No, you would lose your job. You would lose your income. So I want to talk to you about, how do you forge ahead? Like, how do you become a unicorn in your business when the rubber meets the road? So my main purpose with network marketing, is to turn my test into my testimony, my mess into my message, to help people literally go from being stuck in their lives, whether that's financial, they're unhappy, they're broke, whatever it is, they're struggling, they're stuck, and to help them pull out of that, be the guidance to help pull them through that on the other side and witness their growth and their transformation, and to see them turn that in to being this thriving human, not just surviving, someone that is living with freedom and abundance and happiness, someone that has been able to overcome. That's my main purpose with network marketing, to inspire, to motivate, to help other people, to help the masses. And so how do you not become a victim and become a victor? If I was to let life beat me down, if I was to let setbacks beat me down, it would be out of alignment with my purpose and my passion. I'm here to help inspire and motivate other people to become an overcomer. So if I let life beat me down and play the victim role, I'm not walking the walk. I'm merely talking a talk. I'm out of alignment with my true purpose and passion for being in network marketing in the first place. You have to keep your perspective. You have to be your best self despite of your difficulties, because suffering is a choice. Whether you want to believe it or not, suffering is a choice. So you can't waste time on useless reactions. You can throw a pity party for about a day, and then you have to look at, how do I accept this? How do I move forward from this? How do I learn? How do I grow? You have to find the gifts within the crisis. There's always a gift within the crisis. It's really hard to see it in the beginning. My 2017 threw some definite curveballs at me. I was laid off from 2 different day jobs in mental health, once in January, once in September. I had 2 deaths, a death of a close friend and my aunt, all in the same month that my husband had the Amtrak derailment and almost died. My husband's been out of work for an entire month because of that. And here's the deal. Life is going to throw you shit, right? There's going to be all of that. But all of those reasons, all of those life storms are the reasons I do this business. All of it. All of it has become my why. I don't have to ask for bereavement days. I don't have to file FMLA paperwork. I don't have to worry when I got laid off that I don't have an income now. I had my plan B already set in place. I don't have to ask my boss for days off. I don't have to worry about losing my job. So all of life's shitty situations are literally what you need to use to fuel your fire and reignite your why. Use that. Use your business as therapy. Use your business as fuel because life is going to happen. And so it's okay to say, you know what, life is throwing me some crazy curveballs and I need to focus on other things. I need to shift my focus a little bit. Maybe you're laser focused on your business. You had crazy momentum. You're go, 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 right? And then something happens. The rubber meets the road. And it's okay to say, whoa, okay, now I need to focus more on my family or focus on some other things. As long as you don't take your foot off that gas of your business, it's okay to step down a little bit. Don't take your foot off the gas. Because when you do that, you have a moving train. I had a moving train. Momentum is going fierce, right? If you take your foot completely off the gas, that train comes to a screeching halt. And you know how hard it is to get that train moving again? If you completely let your business just fall by the wayside, it's really, really hard to get that momentum back again. You can use life circumstances as an excuse or a reason, but you have to keep going when life gets crazy. So how do you forge ahead? Because there's going to be times where life is messy, right? There's going to be times where life is messy and your business is also very, very messy. You're hearing 5 million no's. You know, you haven't signed anyone in a couple of weeks. You're feeling like your business is struggling and your life is struggling. There's going to be times where it's both. There's going to be. And it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to show up. It's hard to show up when that happens. And you'll question everything. You'll question whether you're meant to do this. You're going to question your leadership. You're going to question everything. So when you start to question everything, the first thing you need to know is that's normal. That's normal. All entrepreneurs, right? It's easy to see all the success on Facebook, people that are super successful, the highlight reels. Those people have struggles too. Those entrepreneurs have seasons in their business where they struggle too. Your struggles are going to reveal your strengths. Your struggles are during those times when the rubber meets the road. That's what separates the successful people from the unsuccessful people. What you do and how you handle it. So know that you're normal and reassess your why. My second kind of tip here is to reassess your why. Why are you doing this? Usually your side hustle is your side hustle and you have a day job, right? So it's easy when shit hits the fan to say, well, I have to go to my day job or I'm gonna get fired. This is my side hustle. I'm just not gonna work my side hustle because life is hard right now. It's easy to do, but you don't want easy. So at that point, you need to say, why did I make this decision in the first place? Why is it? If your why is simply to make money, then you're probably going to struggle during those times. You need to I'm not saying find a why that makes you cry, even though it does help. But you've heard that before. It doesn't necessarily need to make you cry. My why used to make me cry. But your why needs to be what that purpose is, why you're doing this business. Just like I said, what my purpose was in the beginning. My purpose in network marketing isn't just financial gains. It's literally to help other people. So you need to reassess your why. You need to go back to, this is the question that you should ask yourself. What is the pain I'm going to continue to feel if I don't make this business work for me? Hear that again. What is the pain I'm going to continue to feel if I don't make this business work for me? That's reassessing your why. That's, for me, like, I don't want to go back to a day job. I have had this entire month to be able to take care of my family, to schedule all of my husband's appointments. I mean, like everything, take him to appointments, specialists, all this stuff. I would have never been able to do that. We would have been, I don't even know what we would have done if I didn't have this business. I would have had to go back to work, or I file FMLA paperwork, and we both would have been out of unemployment. My husband's out of work. I would have been out of work as well. So you really have to use those pain points to keep forging ahead in your business. Here's one that's really hard for people. It's okay to ask for help and to receive help. I'm really, really independent in my business. I'm really independent in my life. I don't ask for help very often. But what I noticed in this past month is that I kept pouring from an empty cup because I wasn't asking for help, or I wasn't accepting help. I had people in my inbox. What can I do? What can I do? Oh, no, don't do anything. I'm fine. We're fine, you know? And then I'm pouring from an empty cup, and I'm like, I'm running on fumes. And so it's okay to say, you know what? I could use meals. I could use meals delivered to my house. Thank you. Or my upline ended up doing follow-ups for me because we did an event. Then my husband's tragedy happened, and Tina Gonzalez offered to do my follow-ups on that event. And me being Miss Independent was like, no, I can't have you do that. And I'm like, I threw my hand. Yeah, I actually would graciously accept that. So it's okay to know when to ask for help or when to receive help. Strong people know when to ask for help. That is true strength. I need a sip of wine. Hold on. You need to fill your cup. If you're not doing personal development, and I know you've heard people say this all day long, we cannot preach this enough, but if you are not doing daily personal development, if you're not working on your own personal growth, you're never going to succeed with this business. You just won't, because life is going to happen and your business is going to tank at times. There's peaks and valleys of your business. So if life happens and you're in a valley and you're not doing personal development, if you're not working on your own personal growth journey every single day to grow into the person you need to become an overcomer, you're going to throw your hands in the air and you're going to quit every time. And so digging into personal development, extra personal development, when you are in a struggle, when either a business struggle, a life struggle, whatever, we all have them, you need to dig even more deeper into personal development and personal growth. And I'm not talking about reading it and hearing it and letting it go one ear out the other. I'm talking about implementing personal development, because there's a difference. You can be a personal development, read all the books, but if you're not actually implementing into your life to grow every single day, then you're going to continue to struggle. You're going to continue to feel like a victim. You're continue when you have a setback to play the victim card, pity party. What am I going to do? And so you need to be filling your cup with personal development. You will never be able to become an overcomer if you're not working on personal growth every single day. You have to give yourself grace. And instead of feeling like you have to do everything, and I know for me as a leader, leaders have kind of this thing where they feel like I have to do everything. I'm pointing at all these people. I'm helping all these people, plus my family. I'm dealing with tragedy, blah, 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 and I'm just running on fumes. You have to give yourself grace. And instead of thinking, and you almost fall into this paralysis. You're like, God, I'm so overwhelmed. I have so much to do. I'm just going to sit here and do nothing, basically. And you can fall into that super, super easy. So you have say, I don't have to do everything today. For me, it was, today I'm going to do one thing that moves my business forward. When you're really in the grit of shit, one thing that moves your business forward. And three goals for the day. So one would be, I'm going to do this to move my business forward. And then I have 3 goals, and it could be simple, like I'm going to take a shower and actually put on makeup and do my hair, or I'm going to meditate. I mean, just 3 small, simple goals throughout the day. So if you really are in the struggle, just think, I don't have to do everything. If I can get 3 things done, one of them being a business producing activity every single day, you're going to celebrate small wins. And you're going to have a compound effect. First it was, okay, today I'm doing one thing. I'm going to do 5 invites today. I can sit down and do 5 invites. That was one thing. The next day, okay, I'm going to add something to that. I felt really good about myself just doing one thing. And so then that compounds, that builds, because you're celebrating the small wins, you're feeling productive. For me, when I'm not working my business, if I am like not sending invites, not doing any of the activities that move my business forward, I feel disconnected. I feel like shit, honestly. Like, it is my therapy because it's such a strong purpose for me. My why is so strong that if I'm not working it, I'm like, whoo, man, I am depressed. I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling all of this nasty internal struggle because I'm not doing what helps me thrive in life. And so you need to figure out just doing one thing every day, one thing that moves your business forward if you're really feeling grit. Let's see, I have some notes, sorry. It's going to reignite your fire. It's going to like I said, it's going to be a compound effect. You're going to celebrate small wins. It's going to reignite that business fire for you. When you come to a why like this in the road, you can either choose to fight for it, right? You can choose, I'm going to fight for this. I'm going to overcome it. I'm going to put my ass to work. I'm going to pull my shit out. Or you can be a victim and you can say, I give up, right? When the rubber meets the road. Never make a business decision. Never make a decision when you are feeling exhausted, when you're depleted, when you're tired, when you are dealing with life circumstances that are being thrown at you. Never make a decision when you're feeling like that, like a big decision about your business. So never make a decision about your business like, I'm just going to quit. I can't do this right now, because you're not thinking clearly. You're tired. You maybe experience trauma. You're, pouring from an empty cup. So never make a business decision when you're feeling like when you're just tired and things are really, you feel like giving up. God, I kind of blew through my notes. But really it's just about knowing that you have the power within you. It's super empowering to know I choose. I get to choose. I get to choose which way I go. And if I have perspective and say, this crisis, there's a gift within that and I need to find that, but I need to also know that I have a business. Like, I'm a CEO of a business. I run a business. This is not a hobby for me. Some people it is a hobby, but if it is something that you truly want, you have that huge why, you made a decision to do this, then you have to know that you have to show up every day. You have to show up, whether it's small, whether it's, just one thing, you have to suit up and show up basically every day. What time is it? Where are we at? Okay. I have something I wanted to like read to you guys. It's called The Guest House. This human being is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness, some monetary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if they are a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house, empty of its furniture. Still treat each house guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delights. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whatever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. And if you can truly look at life, that everything that happens, it happens for a reason. I know that's so freaking cliche. I know it is. It's super cliche, but it's so true. Everything happens for a reason. And sometimes it's really, really hard when life smacks you upside of the head to say, there's a reason behind this. But in that moment, if you can say, I know there's a gift in this crisis. I know there's a reason this happened. I might not know what it is now. I might not know next week. I might not know next month, but I know there is. Then you kind of get like this sense of, I can do this. I can do this. I can continue on with perspective and positivity and light and energy, and knowing that if I fill my cup, I can pour into others. Giving back always helps me. And this business is all about giving back and helping other people. So if you're filling your cup with personal development and then pouring into other people, inspiration, motivation, light, positivity, servant leadership, you're going to get through life circumstances and your business is not going to suffer as a result. It's been I mean, it's been crazy this last month. It really has. And it's been hard to say, okay, I'm going to show up for my business today. But I know that if I don't, the alternative is the pain that I don't want to return to. I don't want to return to a slave in mental health world, working for the man, clocking in, clocking out, doing something that doesn't fill me up, that is not aligned with my purpose and my passion. So that's all I got.
That's all? Are you kidding me? That was amazing. I love you. I love your fire. I knew you were going to bring the fire. So, and you're starting your own business too, like your own, like.
My practice. Yeah.
That's
yeah. Yeah, just a couple days a week, a couple hours a day, because, you know, I like my freedom. Yeah, and so through all of this, yeah, I've been dealing with state licensure board. I mean, you guys, if anyone could be a victim, or anyone could say, freaking, I am going to be a piece of shit the rest of my life, it would have been me, because I was that homeless meth addict. And I'm talking meth junkie, like stuck needles in my arm, that kind of meth junkie, homeless, welfare, like that was my life. And so ever since then, it's been like, okay, I'm overcoming. I was in a domestic violence marriage, overcame that, you know, pulled myself up by my bootstraps. So you can, like I said, you can use your mess to become your message. Like, you have a gift. You all have gifts. You all have a story. Share your story. It doesn't need to, this is not about wine. This is so much more than wine. And if you think it's about wine, you need to do more personal development, because this is so much bigger than that. And if you can say, this is just merely a platform to impact so many people's lives. You all have stories. You're scared to share them. I know it's scary. You know it's a good post when you post it and you want to vomit 2 seconds later. You're like, oh, I think I'm going to puke. That's a good post. That's sharing your vulnerability. That's sharing who you are. Share your stories, how you've overcome stuff, because the people you relate to aren't going to be joining your business because of wine. They're joining the business because of you and your story and how they related to you. So don't be afraid to share that. Share the nitty-gritty details. You don't care what people think. You don't care if there's people out there that judge you. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah. You're looking for the people that are looking for you.
Exactly. And you know, like when you share, like, just do this just once. Take a post like a stupid like stock photo and say something with the stock photo and see how many likes and comments you get on a stock photo. Post one picture of yourself with your story, just something in your life that happened, good or bad. Like yesterday, I posted a post about me. I am me. Hashtag I am me. It was a long post, but it has like 150 likes and like 70 comments. So those are the type of posts that people want to see. Those are the type of posts that Facebook is going to show people. They don't give a crap about the stock photos. They can tell when it's a stock photo, and they're not going to show it to anybody. But if you put, you know, a picture of yourself or a genuine picture of your family, or because Facebook wants relationships, they want you to build relationships. It's a relationship platform. That's what it is. So if you're, you know, sharing your story, they're gonna show that to more people.
Absolutely.
Definitely a good tip. And I love that. Test is a testimony, message is your message. That's great. Okay, we have time for questions. I'm kind of trying to watch the live too. Anybody have questions for Meagan? And don't be shy. Got lots of, you did fantastic, love your energy, great job as usual, love it, massive value, so proud of you, one strong ass woman, hashtag truth bombs. Now's your time to ask Meagan questions about business, anything you want.
Anything at all.
Danielle said, or a picture of your Walter. We all love Walter.
We really do.
Hey, damn it, Walter. Okay, I guess you just crushed it. Oh, I got a question. Okay, question. When you don't have signups but doing the work, how do you keep hope there will be a breakthrough?
Oh, that's a good one. You have to trust the process. You really do. We all go through like dry spells in our business, and you have to literally detach yourself from any outcome. You focus on, you're attached to your activity level. Attach yourself to that. Don't worry about the rest. Like, I know it's hard, especially when I know early in my network marketing career, I wanted it so bad. I like literally wanted to bring myself home. That was my huge why at that time, was like to bring myself home. And so I was so attached on the outcome of everything that I found myself in this state of constant like stress and anxiety over it. And I think it comes with developing as a network marketer. It's hard in the beginning. It's going to take time and personal growth in your journey, but you're going to come to a place where you're able to just go, who cares if they sign up? I don't care. You sign, you want in, you want out. I don't care. It's not, no skin off my back or nose or whatever the saying is, but you're really just attaching to, I know I'm working my business. I'm doing activity every single day, and you will have a breakthrough. And to just really not even focus on that,
Right. You can literally like have 5 signups in 1 week. Boom, 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 boom,
yep.
boom, boom. Like,
yep.
crap, what just happened?
Yeah.
Well, that's the activity.
Right.
It's like when you focus on just the activity, not the outcome, you never know when you're finally going to have a flood of people coming in.
Right. So yeah. And this business has like a month to 3 month lag period. So the work you're doing now, let's say you just started, you might not see any fruitions for 3 months later, because the work you're doing now, the seed planting and the posting on social media, like the marrying of those two, right? You need to be posting on social media and talking to people. The marrying of those can take time, because especially if you're tapping into a cold market, like for me, I'm all cold market right now, basically. So I talked to a cold market person here. They need to follow me for a couple months. They need to be like, oh, now I need to check you out. And they're going to scope my Facebook page for the next who knows how long. Could be 3 months, could be freaking a year. I've had people literally follow me for a year and finally say, oh, I think I finally trust you now. So it could be, so it's not going to happen right away. So people need time to grow the know, like, and trust factor and watch. That's why it's so important to be present on Facebook. I don't care if you don't want to show up, at least if you're just posting one time that day, sharing you're struggling, like through all of this, like there's been times where I've been more quiet on Facebook, but I'm still posting something. I'm still sharing my heart, sharing my journey, sharing what's going on, thinking of how I can add value to someone's life. So if you're doing that on social media and you're talking to people, it will happen, but it can take time.
Yes, exactly. Jessica asked, so if you let life get in the way and you lose momentum, what is the best way to get it back? That's what I'm struggling with. I feel lost my audience when I took a step back. Oh, I feel like
lost your audience.
My audience when I took a step back.
You approach it like you just signed up. What would you do if you just signed up?
Yep.
You're brand new. You're brand new. I mean, same thing. You're gonna go back to basics. You're gonna start posting on social media. For me, I would even post on social media. I let life get in the way. Make a post about it. I let life get in the way, blah, 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 whatever it is, and make a post about, I'm recommitting to my purpose in life or my passion, whatever that is. And then starting with the basics, invites, 5 videos, 5 follow-ups, like every single day, the factor of 5. It's, it will just help you regain that traction.
Yeah. When you find yourself in a funk, what is your favorite go-to for PD to pump you up?
The MF CEO project. Andy Frisella is amazing, and he has a podcast called the MF CEO project. If you dislike curse words, probably not a good one because he drops a lot of F-bombs, but he literally fires me up. Like, he's no bullshit. If I'm in a funk and I'm like, feeling pity for myself, or I'm like, I don't want to do this today, I will put him on. I'm like, done. Cut the bullshit. No more excuses here. I'm ready. I'm fired up. He will fire you up.
I've never heard of that. I gotta check that out. Because
Gary, he is going to speak to you. You are going to love him. Yeah.
Oh, you know me. I'm all in. So.
Yeah, he drops a lot of them. He loves the F word. I mean, it's the motherfucking CEO project. So.
That's great. Somebody just typed it in the live chat too, so people can find it.
Yeah, good stuff.
Anything else?
Daily meditation, daily visualization. This is going to sound stupid to a lot of people, but honestly, exercise and what you put in your body as far as food makes a huge difference in how you feel. It just really does. And personal development, like a daily routine really helps me just to get up in the morning, do my meditation, something for me, do my visualization. A gratitude journal is huge. Every day I write 10 or more things I'm grateful for every morning. You cannot start your day in a shitty mood if you're literally connecting to everything in your life that's going good, everything you're grateful for. And then I do personal development, and then I sweat. I mean, so if you have some sort of miracle morning, daily routine, the Miracle Morning book is amazing. I suggest that to everyone. That will help you get back in the flow. It's easy to fall out of when life gets messy. I know I fell out of it, and I'm like, okay, I need that. I need to get back to this. And I did, and immediately felt, okay, now I'm feeling back to my normal self. Like, so it does make a difference.
Yeah, we have basically the same morning routine. Well, that's
Success
awesome.
leaves clues.
Yep. Okay, awesome. I don't think we have any more questions. So
Cool.
I appreciate you, Meagan. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
The comments too. Wait till you read them.
Okay. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
Next week. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Bye.